Welcome to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl, and on this, the 40th anniversary of the Apollo lunar landing, I commend you to this serial, Radar Men from the Moon from 1951, starring George Wallace as Commando Cody and Roy Barcroft as Reddick, the Moon Menace. I should point out that the Russians got us into the space race with Sputnik and the first man into space, Yuri Gagarin. But they also got us out of the race because they could not keep up. One reason, their space director, Dr. Sergei Korolev, died a mysterious death at just age 41, possibly because he fell into political disfavor. And because the Russians did not continue the space race, our program also diminished. For example, Apollos 18, 19, and 20, which would have involved lunar cave exploration and the possible discovery of lunar biota, were canceled. And Wernher von Braun's program, which would have entailed sending 2 manned missions to Mars in 1981, also scrapped. So instead of having active bases on both Mars and the Moon, we simply have an orbiting space station. Our total space program sabotaged because the Russians did not keep us in the race. Now, roll tape. Now, as Commando Cody, without any further ado, roll! Commando Cody has just landed on the Moon. There we go. He's actually stretched out on something like a diving board, and then the background was added. He didn't actually fly. But he didn't want to be suspended by wires. He said they would break.
You are going in the right direction, Earthman. Enter the first door you come to. Turn the control. The door will open.
The external scenes were shot in Mojave Desert. He said he lost 10 pounds a day wearing that outfit, sweating away.
Welcome, Commando Cody. I am Reddick, ruler of the Moon. Apparently you are expecting me. Of course. For many years our radio has kept us informed of events on Earth. And my men there have advised me of your every move. I see you have adopted our language. Yes. All our people are required to speak English, so we can operate more efficiently in your country. Do you mind telling me why your men are carrying out that campaign of destruction on Earth? Not at all. They are merely softening up your defenses for our impending invasion. Why do you want to invade the Earth? Because the atmosphere on the Moon has become so thin and dry, it is impossible for us to raise food, except in pressurized greenhouses. And none of us can move outside without helmets. So we are planning a mass migration to your world. You'll find that conquering the Earth isn't so simple. But it will be. Because of our atomic weapons. On the Moon, we have an element, lunarium, which is far superior to uranium as a base for atomic reactions. And we can completely control the force of these reactions, enabling us to build atomic weapons ranging from huge cannon to these small ray pistols.
Very considerate of you to give me all this information.
You deserve some reward for your long journey, but unfortunately I cannot permit you to return to Earth with it. Maybe I have something to say about that.
Oh, did you see that? The gun flew right out of his hand.
The effectiveness of your weapons. Now I will demonstrate one of ours.
Run! Run! Take that, Reddick. You're going to kill my friend Commando Cody. Got the wrong man. Good.
Oh, sure. I sure will, Mr. Cody. Thanks.
This is one of the best fight scenes in the serial, possibly the best ever filmed. In my opinion. As far as I know, it's the only one ever taken place in a restaurant. Boy, those guys play rough. In fact, in that scene, Clayton Moore, before he became the Lone Ranger, was playing one of the villains. He accidentally hit George Wallace in the nose, broke the nose, about 10 to 12. They took a lunch break. Nose was patched up. He had a little read. He resumed the fight scene at 10 to 1, an hour later. That's the type of guy he was. Now, the Ruehl scale was first magnitude's best, 10th magnitude worst radar men from the moon garners a first magnitude rating. And again, George Wallace, while you passed away, you will not be forgotten on mysteries from beyond the other dominion. That's our promise to you. And thank you again for having been my honored guest. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.